Charles Malone, Doctor, Ohio. Fremont, Ohio. Charles, what made you start collecting wine?
Frank made me do it. He said this is something you have to do in order to become fulfilled. But I started, actually my dad, Walter's grape juice, we grew grapes, we did barrel wines when I was a kid, and I remember the barrels of wine would overflow, and he'd say, Charlie, go down, you and your brother, clean up those wine barrels. We go down and scrub them up because, you know, they ferment and all this, and we get a little buzz on cleaning those wine barrels up, you know, the fermentation and smell, all that stuff. And being Italian and everything, they always would, you know, make 50-gallon barrels, couple barrels a year, different kinds of wine. Most of the stuff was Niagara grape, is a white grape, Concord grape, it's a red grape, and Delaware. Those are the three main grapes we grew up with, and you know, that was we would make them, frack them, and rack them, and after a while they would turn really bad. And then my contribution to my college education at W&J was that once those wines really went to shit, we get our chemistry sets out, distill them into alcohol, and bring them to the fraternities for parties. And so even the bad wine we could salvage. So I knew if I collected even bad wine, I could always get the chemistry set out and rejuvenate it and put it in Frank's punch.
So
is that a short answer?
That was perfect. Hey Charlie, let me ask you this: what was the first wine epiphany? Your first? You tasted the wine, you loved the wine, you said, "This is something special. I get it."
Yep, I would say some of Frank's 61s were just unbelievable.
About when was that?
I would say in 97, 90, 98, something like that.
Mary's birthday party had a lot of 61s.
That was, yeah, Mary's birthday. Those were really awesome. Yeah, but,
and what was the wine?
Hermitage La Chapelle, I think.
61 Hermitage La Chapelle. That was a fantastic, right?
59 Latour, 61 Mouton, 45 Mouton, 47 Cheval Blanc. I mean, Frank had this arsenal of you know, weapons, you know. So, not that I could collect those, but I could enjoy them with others.
Have you had a wine epiphany in the last couple of years?
Oh yeah, we've had some great Spanish wines, some Vegas Sicilia, some 47, I think 55 Vegas Sicilia, some 82s, some great Mouton 82s, and a few great 82s, a lot of great older Burgundies. I can't remember the specific.
Is there any wine left that you haven't tasted that you want to taste before you die?
I would have to go back to those Nationals that we had in Tennessee. The old Nationals were just, those were awesome. If we get back to those 32s, and
yes,
those were awesome. I'd love to go back to that.
I bought a bunch of old port at the wine auction.
Yep.
We should do that. When you come, we'll do it.